I don't see a record anywhere.
I'm starting it right now.
All right, go. There you go. Okay, so this is being recorded. I won't start my pitch all over again, just so you guys know. So we're going to record this. You guys are going to get the replay. If you guys are driving, obviously all you can do is listen right now. But if you guys are parked somewhere at an office, if you have two monitors, I would suggest having one monitor with me right now and then have the other monitor open and go straight to your YouTube account. And then we're just going to get rocking and rolling. Any questions, just put them in the chat. And as I go through the material, Lori will chime in. And if we have to answer it live on the spot, I will. If not, we'll answer at the end. Maybe I'll leave about 10 or 15 minutes for a Q&A. So can you see my screen? YouTube channel, all red? Cool. All right, just want to make sure. So this is all about YouTube for business, not for pleasure. YouTube for business. And let's just start out with some data, some logistics, just in case you guys don't know what's going on here. So first off, if you guys aren't aware of this, Google owns YouTube. Some people weren't aware of that. So Google owns YouTube. The second largest search engine on the planet is YouTube. The number one search engine on the planet is Google. Okay, so automatically when you're playing in YouTube's world, you're automatically getting love from the mothership, right? Which is Google. It's very important to understand. The number one streaming platform today, this year, it's become the number one streaming platform for music, YouTube. So this is important information to understand because there are right now 1 billion active users on YouTube. YouTube reaches more people in the age range of 18 to 49 than all the cable networks combined right now in the US. There's more people looking on YouTube combined than there are watching TV on all the network cables that you have in the US. It's crazy. And it's only growing. So YouTube is one of those platforms where it's very different than Facebook. I'm a huge fan of Facebook for the data. Okay. The thing with Facebook is it's typically when you're generating leads or you're doing branding and retargeting, nothing wrong with all that. We should be doing all that. But the problem with it is, in my opinion, just doing this as long as I've done, they're way in the beginning of the sales cycle. So a lot of people that opt into any lead campaigns, they're not buying or selling anytime soon. They might never buy or sell. But we get access on Facebook is we get access to good data. And if you know how to use that data and remarket it on Google and YouTube, it's a powerhouse. YouTube and Google, those search engines are very different because people are actually typing what they're looking for. I'll give you guys some really good examples personally of myself and my wife, Chloe, where we were looking at some areas in North Carolina, in Nashville, Tennessee, in Long Island. I was in New York last week and we were looking at some areas there because I have some partnerships going on there. And I'm just going to give you my feedback after I show you what I'm about to show you, just to let you guys know how zero competition there is right now of people putting videos the right way in front of people. Okay. And that's really what this training is all about. So again, just giving you guys some data, some logistics, so we could kind of set the tone. So the first thing we got to do is you got to create a YouTube channel. I'm not going to assume that everybody on this call right now has a YouTube channel. If you do, great. If you don't, let me just show you some stuff here because I have some stuff already set up. The first thing you guys got to do, and this is a good example of what I'm going to show you here, is you got to go to youtube.com, right? So you got to go to youtube.com. And then when you go to youtube.com, you got to set up a channel if you have not done this already. So again, I want to be very sensitive to whoever is on that doesn't have a YouTube channel. So when you go to YouTube, you could create a channel. All you need is a Gmail account. So I already obviously have a channel. So it's already set up. And we're going to use this as my example here moving forward for today. And I'm new to this, right? So I'm going to be full disclosure, let you know, pre-pandemic, pre-2020, I run a digital marketing agency. I was in the mortgage business for 16 years doing what Greg was doing from 2002 to 2017 in San Diego. I wasn't in YouTube at all. I didn't do YouTube. I was a relationship guy, face-to-face, exactly what Greg's doing. I added the digital component. Of course, I started with Facebook and Instagram and then just kind of excelled from there. This is new territory for me as of like this year, January, February is when we pivoted. But I could tell you right now, the potential on YouTube is enormous for all of us. And it's mainly organic, which is good because it's free, right? We're not paying money for it. You can advertise, and we will once we get more advanced. But step number one, you got to create a YouTube channel. Okay, so let's assume you did that. Step number two, I'm going to move my PowerPoint actually to a different screen now because I don't need you guys to see my PowerPoint. I'm going to show you guys this stuff. Okay, so step number two is we want to build this right here. This is called your channel art. And I don't want you guys to build it like I just build mine. Mine's different, right? I run a digital agency. My niche audience is mortgage professionals. And then my subcategory is real estate professionals. What I'm going to teach you guys how to do really right off the bat, because I want to get all the technical stuff out of the way today, and then we'll get into the fun creative stuff next week, is creating a banner that looks like this. Okay. These are guys that I do mastermind and collaboration with. They're out of Portland, Oregon. These guys are studs. They own their own digital marketing agency as well. And they are agents in Portland, Oregon. And they're predominantly, all their business comes organically from YouTube and some other stuff that they do. But these guys are good guys. They hired the same agency to train them that I hired to give me impact and kind of do an audit on my channel, help me scale and grow it. Now, let me just explain a couple dynamics here that are very important for you to understand. And I'm going to make this easy for you guys. I'm going to give you guys a couple hacks. One is if you want to be creative, let's say you have a creative juice in you and you want to do it yourself. I'm going to show you how to do this right now, but also I'm going to show you how to delegate this for like $5–10 on Fiverr and just have them do it for you. But number one, let me just break this down, the psychology behind what's going on here. So first off, all of you have to pick a demographic in an area you're working in, right? So I'm going to just assume you guys are in Arizona. That's predominantly where this audience is right now. And you guys pick your area, right? Scottsdale, Phoenix, you know, all the areas you guys have over there access to, right? But you have to identify your digital farm area. So let's just say you picked Phoenix, Arizona, okay, as your digital farm area. You want to emphasize this here, right? Living in Phoenix, Arizona. This is really good and really important to understand. You want to name your page, not your name, not your brokerage. Okay, same thing applies when I teach people how to build a community page on Facebook. You don't want to have a business page on Facebook that's you, the realtor. I'm a broker. I'm a real estate professional with Keller Williams. I'm a real estate professional with Remax, whatever brokerage you're with. That's not how you want to have your Facebook business page. You want to have more of a community and lifestyle page, right? So lifestyle, this is Phoenix, right? Lifestyle and homes in Phoenix. That's a community page on Facebook. Same thing applies to YouTube, right? When you create your YouTube page, it should not be about you. It should not be about your brokerage. It's about the area that you want to focus on. So step number one is pick a digital farm area. And for those of you that were in our training, the last one we did, the 8-week boot camp, you hopefully understand what I'm talking about. For those of you who are new to me in our training, you pick a digital farm area right now that you are working. I'm assuming you all are realtors that are on this call. So whatever your area is that you live in or you work in, pick a 15–20 mile radius or a little bit smaller, whatever you want. And that's your digital farm area. Okay, I like 15 to 20 miles as a radius. I like 250 to 500,000 homes as a radius because online digitally, you could wrap an umbrella on that, no problem. You could touch them in a lot of different ways. But that's what we're going to start with first. So pick a digital farm area. Let's say for this example, we're picking Phoenix. And then you want your title to be living in Phoenix, Arizona. It's important that Phoenix, the city, and the state are in your title. It's important, I repeat, the city and the state are in your title. Okay? You're going to see here, and I'm referencing these gentlemen here as case studies because they're realtors, right? I don't want to just reference my page because my page has a different dynamic, right? My page, I'm a digital marketer, so my keywords here are different for me. So I want to customize this to everybody who's on this. So step number one, when you name your page, living in Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, we're going to use that for my example. Step number two, this is called a cover channel. Okay, this is called a cover channel. You could do cartoon image like this. You could do real image like this. It doesn't matter. Whatever style you have, whatever you flow with, go with it, right? And again, it depends also on your target audience. Remember that. If you're dealing with the luxury market, like Scottsdale, for example, I don't think this is going to fly as well as just a nice professional look. Okay, you get the idea. So if you're dealing with an audience that this maybe would fly better and perform better, go with it. Have fun with it. Portland's a weird area. My wife's from Portland, so I'm okay saying that. I love Portland, but it's weird there. It's good weird, you know, but that's how these guys roll, and they do just fine. This actually image is going to change. I talked to these guys this week, and they're going to go the cartoon image. So step number one is title your name of your page, living in city, state. Step number two, create this channel cover. And there's two ways to do it. One is if you want to be creative and do it yourself, you could easily go to, right here, I got snappa.com, snappa with two P's, snappa.com. This is free. You could upgrade. You don't need to upgrade right away, but you can use it for free. And what you're going to do is you're going to go to snappa.com and you're going to go straight down here where it says YouTube channel art. It's important you pick YouTube channel art because it's sized properly. You go right here, you click this. They give you a lot of templates to play with automatically that you could easily just create your own. Like right here, you could pick this one and just change it to Phoenix and have a nice background picture. You could do that. Or you could just start from a clean canvas, start from scratch. They're automatically going to size it for you. So this is mobile. Everything else is like if they were watching it on TV or the tablet or desktop. And then it's very easy for you guys just to manipulate this, play with it. The class I'm going to do next week is going to get more in depth on this, excuse me. But that's only if you want to be creative and do this yourself. Okay. I recommend you speed the time up. There's a lot better things you guys could do with your time, or maybe you have like a graphics team or a graphic designer on your team. You could delegate this to them. But the easiest thing you guys could do is just go to Fiverr. Right? Fiverr.com. I don't know if you heard of this company. It's a bunch of contract employees all over the world, freelancers all over the world, and they do really good work for really, really cheap. There's also another company called Upworks. I do a lot of business with Fiverr. I like them a lot. You could go in here and you could do this. You could just type in right here, YouTube channel art. Right here, it pops up. And then boom, you're going to see the people that, you know, I mean, look, $5. $15, right? I always want to go with like obviously high reviews, high 5 stars, and I always want to go with people that have over at least 200, you know, reviews. Minimum is 1,000 right here, right? So this is very inexpensive. You know, we're talking $5 to $15. You shouldn't pay more than $15. I mean, $20. I don't know why this guy's charging 20, but who knows? So it's very inexpensive, right? It doesn't cost that much money. But the cool thing is they could create a banner for you. And what I propose you guys do. And I'm going to send an email to Lori when we're done here, like we always do. And then you guys are going to get a replay of this video. I'm going to send a snapshot of this. And I propose that you guys have this as an example. Obviously, you're going to change your own background. You're going to have a nice background of your area. So if you're picking Phoenix, you want to have a nice landmark where people can identify Phoenix. You want to have this here. You want to have living in Phoenix, Arizona here. This subscribe button is very important. I'm going to explain what this means right here. New videos every week, very, very important. YouTube is an active platform. You have to record videos and play the game. It's not like Facebook where it's pay to play. You got to run ads to get any kind of exposure. YouTube, you have to record videos, right? So that's the whole point of this class, is to get you guys comfortable. And next week we're going to do all the videos, but to get you comfortable with understanding that you have to record videos, but more importantly, what kind of videos to record, right? YouTube, you do not want to record FAQ videos, which are called frequently asked question videos, like what's an escrow, what's down payment, what's title, what's this, what's that. Those don't work well on YouTube. Those are more the bottom of the funnel type of videos. People that watch those videos are typically already in the process of buying a house or refining a house or doing a loan. And they're just kind of like educating themselves maybe on the process. You don't want to do those videos. They're already either working with somebody or on the way we're working with somebody. You want to do videos that are more community focused. So write this down. Community focused videos is what we want on YouTube, because those are more top of the funnel videos. And on a top of the funnel lead on YouTube is a very different lead than a top of the funnel lead on Facebook. A top of the funnel lead on Facebook might not be buying for a year or two, if ever. Where a top of the funnel lead on YouTube could potentially be buying in 3 to 6 months, could potentially be selling within 3 to 6 months. It's a different sales cycle, because remember, on YouTube and Google, people are typing in what they're searching for, right? So I was in New York last week, and my wife knew I was in New York because I was on a business trip, and she was looking at some areas that I was staying at, and she was typing in best neighborhoods to live on Long Island, just an example, right? And that's one of the best keywords, by the way. I'm going to share that with you in a second. And all of a sudden, it would identify all the best neighborhoods in Long Island. Guess what she identified? And she's not even a marketer. Obviously, she's married to a marketer, so I rubbed off on her. Guess what she told me when I'm in New York on Long Island? She said, it's crazy how there's no realtors on this list recording all the cool stuff they do on Long Island. And I started laughing. I'm like, oh, you are married to a marketer, aren't you? Right? And then because I was preparing for this class, and I was talking with these gentlemen right here. And if you see their keywords, and I'm going to teach you guys all this right now because it's all technical, you're going to realize how little to zero competition there is of people in your marketplace going after the people that are actually searching for this information, right? So the videos you guys are going to be recording is community-focused videos, things to do in certain neighborhoods, top neighborhoods to live in, et cetera, right? So let's just break it down. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself because I get excited when I teach. So channel art, very important. I highly recommend you guys just go to Fiverr.com, right? Just have somebody for $5, $10 created for you. It'll be done in 24 hours. I have another recommendation though, is make your channel art on YouTube consistent and congruent with your channel art on LinkedIn and Facebook as well. Okay, let me explain. So I'm going to show you mine right now. And again, I don't want you to copy mine because mine's a very different message because I'm a digital marketer, okay? So this is my Facebook business page. This is my LinkedIn profile. And this is my YouTube cover image. You see how they're all the same? They're congruent, they're consistent. So what I want you guys to do when you go to Fiverr, any one of these people can create a cover image for all three platforms. The main three platforms I want you guys to be consistent on is your YouTube, that's number one. Your LinkedIn, that's number two. LinkedIn's a gold mine, ladies and gentlemen. And then your Facebook business page, but in this case, it's gonna be your community page. And what you're gonna do on those covers is you're not gonna have a subscribe button on those covers, right? Because they don't need to subscribe on those. It's a very different call to action, okay? So I just wanna make sure you guys understand that. So again, create a YouTube channel. Make sure you name your YouTube channel the city that you're in or the city predominantly that you're focusing on. So in my example, it's gonna be living in Phoenix, Arizona. Create your cover art, it's called channel cover art. Outsource to Fiverr, use this as an example, okay? What's important here is that you have to emphasize on your cover new videos every week. Okay, so you're being put on the spot here. If you guys are gonna go into YouTube, you gotta record a video. But I'm gonna teach you guys how to batch videos, record 4 at a time or 8 at a time. I record 8 at a time. So that way every week you can put out 2 new videos. So every week, let people understand that they're gonna get new videos so they can come back. Have the subscribe button. This is very, very important because this is gonna be how they're gonna subscribe. And then, you know, whatever else you wanna put here. Just keep it clean and simple. Okay, that's step number one. Any questions on that before I proceed? If not, we're good, don't worry about it. Very simple, basic stuff, but I want to be sensitive to everybody here in case you guys aren't aware of this stuff. Cool, I'm going to keep going. Number two, there are certain settings we have to set up that are very, very important. So let's go over here to my channel. So we're going to go into the settings. So understand the name of the game on YouTube is subscribers. It's the name of the game on YouTube. You want subscribers. The more subscribers you have, the more opportunity you have to get exposure in front of them. Not only do they get notified when you get new videos, if they obviously click this button right here, this bell right here, but you could target them organically much, much better. So a subscriber is like somebody opting into your emails. Just think of it that way, right? We all want email opt-ins every week. I'm always trying to grow my database, not just with new leads and potential business, but also with referral partners, contacts, et cetera, right? Same in your business. You guys should be increasing your database on a weekly basis. Every week, you should get more people into your CRM and your database that opt in, which means they're okay with you sending them emails every week. Same thing applies to your YouTube account. The game is get as many subscribers as you can slowly, right? We're not trying to like, boom, go all in. These guys have been doing this for a long time and they got 6,000 subscribers, right? And that's not even a lot of subscribers to be perfectly honest, but they've been doing it for a really long time and they worked up to this point and they get a lot of business from their YouTube channel. They tell me, and these guys don't seem like they're fluffing, they tell me they get about 90% of their business from their YouTube channel, literally 90% of their business. And I think this year they're gonna break, I think they're gonna break 100 million in production. So these aren't like, this is not a small team. They do a lot of business. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to go right here when you have your YouTube channel, right here where your face is, or this is my face. You're gonna go right here, and we're gonna go into right here where it says YouTube Studio. Okay, so we're gonna go to YouTube Studio right here. We're gonna play with a couple settings, and right here at the bottom left, there's a settings tab. Bottom left settings tab. Again, if you're driving and just listening, this is being recorded. When you get to your desktop or your home office, I recommend you watch this again and you do this like I'm doing it. And if you're watching live and you have another monitor open, go ahead and do this at the same time with me. If not, just take notes and then you can do it later. So let's just talk about a couple things here that are important. So let's go to channel. And right here, we want to do some basic info first, right? So we already have the name. In your case, it's going to be your city name. This is going to say United States, no problem. But here's keywords. Okay, this is important, and I'm going to share with you guys here where you're going to get all these keywords in a second. But this is important to understand. We want to put as many keywords as possible here. Okay, this applies to you too, Greg. So the only difference for you is you're working with people that are buying houses, they need loans, right? But the same thing applies to you. So we want as many keywords here as possible. And I'm going to show you here as I progress in the training today, how we get to find out what the real keywords are, right? For example, you see these guys here. They have keywords. Everything on your keyword has to include the city and or the state that you're in. Okay, write that down, please. Your keyword has to include the city and or the state that you're in. This is very important information I'm sharing with you. So you can see here, these guys, every keyword you see here has Portland or Oregon. In this case, Washington as well. They work Washington. Washington borders Oregon. Okay? So every keyword that you guys are going to put here has to have the city and state that you're in. And then I'm going to teach you guys how we're going to find a lot of keywords. Today, before you leave, you're going to have access to this spreadsheet, and I'm going to help you guys get 50 keywords. For example, cost of living in Phoenix, pros and cons of living in Phoenix, where to live in Phoenix, right? I'm going to help you guys. I'm going to give this all to you guys, just so you know, in the follow-up email. You guys are going to have 50 titles before we're done today. I'm going to help you guys speed up the process to get yourselves in gear. So next week, you guys can leave the class and actually start recording videos and actually get some exposure, because YouTube is fun. I love YouTube. Okay, so we're back here. So we want to add these keywords. I'm just showing you where to go and you start adding them. You don't got to do anything right now because you don't have any keywords yet, but you're going to go here and you're going to add keywords. We're going to go here to the advanced settings. Advanced settings, this is very, very important. You want to make sure that you display the number of people to subscribe to your channel. Some of the accounts, they don't automatically have this opted in. So it's pretty simple. All you're going to go here is just display the number of people to subscribe. We want that. Branding, I'm just going a little, just tab by tab here. Basic info, we're going to talk about the keywords. We're going to come back to this. Advanced settings, we want to make sure that we click here. Display the number of people subscribed to my channel. Make sure this is set. This channel is not made for kids. Even though the content you're going to put out there is not going to be anything negative for the children, but you don't want to do it, yes, it's for kids, because YouTube is going to pretty much limit to what you can put out there and make you approve your video. So make sure this says no right here in the middle. Branding, I'm going to show you guys how to have this subscribe button on all your videos. Okay, so if I remove this, I'm going to remove it right now. This is gone, and I choose the image. I already saved this under my pictures. I'm going to give this to you guys. I mean, you guys can get this yourselves if you want, but I just created this one right here. It's sized properly. And that way, every video that goes out, it's going to automatically have this thumbnail on the video. And then I change this to the entire video, not just the end of the video, not a custom start time, the entire video. The name of the game is to get more subscriptions, more people subscribing to your video. So you guys could easily just go and type in YouTube image, and then download the JPEG and then do exactly what I just did. Or you could wait until I send out the follow-up email to Lori, and then I already have the JPEG done for you guys. You could just go ahead and replace it and put it right here under branding. Okay? Under permission, let me see upload defaults. This is very important. I went from channel, I went now to upload defaults. You don't gotta ever play with this, because every time you do a video, you're gonna have a title. And I'm gonna teach you guys next week how every video has to have a specific title with specific keywords in it. For right now, this is empty. This right here is not empty. This right here is your description that goes out on every single video automatically. And what happens is all you're gonna do is add a title to your videos, and that's gonna make it very SEO friendly. Now, what I did here is, this is mine, right? So I always have a subscribe to channel here, right? And basically this link is a bit.ly link. I shorten the link and it will take them to subscribe to the channel. I'm going to teach you guys a little hack right now of how to do this the right way. I have my description here, and I'll give you guys some examples on the email I'm going to send out of different descriptions that you guys could use. I mean, you could literally go over here and you could copy this if you want, because these guys are in your game, right? So the description, just so you know, it's very important to understand, has nothing to do with you as a realtor. Nothing to do with you as, or your brokerage, right? Obviously, you're going to have your information here, like these guys do. It's all about, are you wondering what it's like to live in the area, right? So in my case, Phoenix, Arizona. In your case, whatever city or neighborhood or area you're focusing on. That's what this is about, right? It's all about them. It's all about the lead, the prospect, your subscribers, right? That's what this page is all about. It's all about the community and the people that live in the community or they want to live in the community. Because I'll tell you right now, and again, I'm going to give you personal examples for myself and my wife. We look at areas before we move there. And what my wife does is she searches on YouTube and she searches on Google. She doesn't even go to Redfin or Zillow right away. She doesn't look at homes. Most people, they want to find out what certain areas look like before they consider even looking at homes in those areas. That's just a fact. And they go to YouTube and they search on Google. And I'm going to show you some cool stuff here, some free stuff, some very inexpensive softwares that we're going to use to find out what people are actually searching for. It's ridiculous when you see how easy it is. So this area right here is your description area, which if I go back to my channel, let me get rid of my website, is what I put here. So that's what you guys are going to put here. Okay. And then you're going to have different links here that you want to direct people to. In my case, if I go to my website, I'll show you in a second, or my channel, it directs them to my website. It directs them to my landing pages. That's just me as a digital marketer. You guys are going to direct them to different places. You might direct them to your website. You might direct them to maybe your IDX link that has your featured properties. That's where all this stuff goes at the bottom. But at the top, you want to describe your channel, who it's for, and the community and the area you're serving. And you want to make people get excited about that. That's what this is. You want to do this one time. I do this in an email or a Word document first. I add some emojis. I copy it. I paste it. I put it here. I save it. Make sure visibility says here public. A lot of times it's going to auto-populate. It's going to say unlisted like that. Make sure right here it says public, just like that. Don't worry about tags here. We're going to add tags when we actually do the videos later on. That's all you got to do here. You click save. This is set up properly. Let me go back to settings because I'm not done here. Permissions, you don't got to worry about your permissions here. Community, you don't got to worry about any of this stuff here. Agreements, you don't got to worry about any of this stuff here. Okay? Any questions on this stuff? Pretty basic, general, nothing crazy here. Okay, if I don't hear anything, I'm just going to keep going. Let me see if there's anything else I missed. I talked about branding. Don't worry about this. This is all, as you get more subscribers, they actually open up more features for you. Once you hit 1,000 subscribers or more, then more features open up. That's the cool thing about YouTube. But for right now, that's all basic stuff. You need to know nothing else here. We're done here. Okay. Let me continue on my end. Subscribers are the name of the game. About section. So this about section right here, this about section, it's very important that we add this subscribe feature right here. So this subscribe feature right here, let me show you guys how to get there. And let me show you guys a trick. So we go over here. Let me edit this. Hold on one second. Get back to my YouTube channel. Give me 1 second. Let me pause this. Let me go right here to YouTube Studio. Oh, that's cool. Let's go back here. I want to find out where it's at. We got to update one more thing. Give me 1 second. Let me find it. One more thing we have to update. It's important. That's that. That's that. That's that. Okay, cool. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to add this subscribe feature right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to go right here to your about section. So right here it says about. And what you're going to do is you're going to, this right here is what we want to do is we want to have these links right here where it says subscribe, where somebody clicks this link right here. If you click it, it'll take you to a subscribe button where it automatically clicks subscribe right here. So people could just automatically click subscribe and they go right into your channel. They have no other choice, right? I already subscribed there. So I'm going to go ahead and close that out. Let me go ahead and click read more here. This is an old video, by the way. I did this a long time ago. Hold on, guys. I promise I'll get to it. I think it's under playlist. It might be under here. They changed this up on me, guys. Hold on. Here we go. Here it is. Okay, so what we do is we go right here to the About section. And right over here, there's this pencil right here under links. And this allows you to add more links. So I like having these guys, for example, they only have a subscribe button. I like that. I like that model a lot. So what we're going to do here is we're going to add, I already did this for you guys for here, just to give you an example. I'm going to do this again. You're going to put in all caps right here, subscribe. It's going to say subscribe here, all caps, just like I did right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to open up a different browser. You're going to go to your YouTube account, just like this. You're going to go to your channel, just like this. So I'm going to click your channel right here. Give me 1 second. There it is. This is my channel. And you see this link right here? I'm going to copy this link right over here. I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to put this link right over here. I'm going to paste this link right over here. Okay? But there's a trick that I'm going to teach you guys right now. You see right here, this URL, I'm going to go ahead. You see where it says there's a question mark right here? I'm going to go ahead and delete this right up to the question mark. Right over there. I'm going to delete that. And what I'm going to add in return is right here, this. I'm going to spell it out for you guys. I already did this. SUB underscore confirmation equals 1. Okay, I'm going to repeat. I removed what was beyond the question mark right here. I removed it. I then added sub underscore confirmation equals 1. Sub, lowercase, SUB underscore confirmation equals 1. Why we do that is because then when somebody clicks the subscribe button, they automatically have to subscribe. They have no other option. It's a cool little trick, right? So I'm going to delete this because I already have this set up on mine. So I click done. And now if we look up here, here it is. And then you get the subscribe button. Once somebody clicks the subscribe button right here, they don't have any other choice. They have to subscribe. It automatically takes them right here. Right, I already did this, so I'm not going to subscribe. That's what you want. You want to make it very easy for people to subscribe because remember, the end game is as many subscribers as we could get. Any questions on that? I know it took me a second to get there. I apologize, but you just go to the About section. You go down here where there's these links. You could add your Facebook link here. You could have up to 4 channels here. I like to keep it very simple though, because really the only objective when somebody's on my YouTube channel, if they're not already a subscriber, is just subscribe to my channel. That's all I care about. But if you wanted to add, you could add Facebook here. If you wanted to add, you could add Instagram here. You could add all your platforms here. I would keep it only 4 because you don't want to put too many links on there. But for the purposes of what I'm doing, I'm going to keep this very simple and only have my subscribe button on YouTube. Very important to do, very simple, nothing crazy here. Nothing simple. It's very simple, easy to set up. No questions. I'm going to keep going. We're going to add a brand new subscribe watermark. We did that. Now it's all about getting more subscribers and views with SEO. It's all about SEO now. That's the game. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this. Okay. My favorite tool, everybody. Here we go. Keywords Everywhere. Keywords Everywhere. It's an extension on Chrome. It used to be free. Now you have to pay. It's $10 for 100,000 credits. Plenty of credits. Each credit will give you a search. So I highly recommend you guys get this. You need it to do what we're about to do. It's called Keywords Everywhere. So just go to Google, type in Keywords Everywhere. Let's go to Google. Just do it together. Type in Keywords Everywhere like this. Pops up right there. My extension's Chrome. Once you do it, then you're going to activate it. It's going to be a plugin. Mine's already plugged in. It's right over here. It says a K right here with a circle. You're going to have to pay. It's $10 for 100,000 credits. Each credit will allow you to do a massive search. So you're going to be able to use this for a very, very, very long time. It's definitely worth the $10. Once you have this set up, the extension is set up. This is where we're going to have some fun right now. This is where we're going to fill this up. Let me show you guys how we do it. Okay, it gives you instructions here. You can play with this. I don't need this right now. It gives you instructions here. You can play with this. You're going to have it right over here. Okay, you see where mine says K. It says it right over there. So look what I'm going to do. We're going to build this list up together. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Google, right over here. We're going to do Google, and we're going to do YouTube at the same time. So check this out. So right here in YouTube search, right here on your search bar on YouTube, on your channel, you're going to type in I'm going to do my example, Phoenix, Arizona. Okay? Phoenix, Arizona. That's all I did. Phoenix, Arizona. Right now, I could look here and I could tell you there's about 9, 6, 7, 8 videos that you can record, right? But we're going to go deep here. So this is going to take time to do, but it's worth you guys doing it. I would have this page open on one monitor. I have 2 monitors. So if you guys only have 1 monitor, just split your monitors. If you have 2 monitors, this is great. So I have this page open, and here's what I did. I got a YouTube videos for agents Google Sheet that I created. I'm going to give you guys this, so it's going to be part of your homework. I'm going to give you the follow-up email. I have a title here on A, says title of the video. I have searches per month, and I have competition. Competition is going to be 0.00, means there's 0 competition, meaning nobody is recording these videos and putting in front of the audience, all the way up to 0.99, which is almost 100% competition. We don't want to play in that world. If anybody is up or over 0.40, we don't want to do that video. There's too much competition. We want to be 0.39 or less on this competition. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about here in a second. So what we're going to do here is we're going to reverse engineer the videos we're going to record by who's searching and how many searches are happening per month. And more importantly, how much competition is out there. So watch what we do. We go right here to YouTube. I typed in, I was already doing this earlier in Denver, but I'm going to do this here in Phoenix. Phoenix, Arizona. We're going to do what's called the alphabet system. Greg, remember the alphabet system from the core? Every week, you call a different letter of the alphabet. Well, what you guys are going to do is you're going to type in Phoenix, Arizona, for my case. So it's going to be your city, your state, and then I'm just going to type in A. And I'm going to go through the alphabet. I know this sounds crazy, but I'm going to go through the alphabet. And you're going to do 2 per letter. 2 per letter. So in this case, Phoenix, Arizona, all the way to Tacoma. Phoenix, Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona at night. 170 searches a month, 0 competition. Phoenix, Arizona attractions. 1,000 searches a month, 0.84. We don't want to mess with this one. There's a lot of competition here. Phoenix, Arizona, amusement and theme parks. Not many people are looking and caring about that. Phoenix, Arizona, you get the idea, right? You just start typing in the letters. If we go Phoenix, Arizona, B, same thing. You're going to start looking here and seeing, this is what, by the way, Keywords Everywhere does for you. This is why you get Keywords Everywhere, because Keywords Everywhere then will give you the analytics. And you start just typing in Phoenix, Arizona, neighborhoods. Let's say I just wanted to go advanced. Look at this, Phoenix, Arizona neighborhoods, 0.04. There's no competition here. This is being searched 260 times a month. Cost of living in Phoenix, Arizona. Let's see what that one is. It's one of the best videos actually you can record. Cost of living in Phoenix. Cost of living in Phoenix, Arizona. 140 searches a month, 0.01 competition. Pros and cons to living. I already did the work for you guys, so I'm just going to do this for you guys just to show you how this works. And then you guys could obviously go deeper here. Pros and cons of living in Phoenix, Arizona. If we click this right here and we use our keyword finder right here, it's going to give us all this data. It's going to give us all this data of who's searching this area. Look at these guys right here. These guys are already understanding the game and recording these types of videos here, but we're going to get a lot deeper. 0.04 competition, only about 50 searches per month. Let's see what else we have. Where to live in Phoenix. Where to live in Phoenix. 0.04, about 50 searches a month. This is where to live in Phoenix. 0.03, about 170 searches a month. You guys get the idea here, right? I've already created this document for you to give you a head start that you guys are going to get all this. Cost of living in your city. Pros and cons to living in your city. Where to live in your city. Top 5 neighborhoods in your city. All these are your first top 25 videos you guys are going to record. I did the legwork for you guys. You're just going to add your city here. You're going to add your location. I want your city and your state on the video title. City and state on the video title. What you're going to do then is you're going to take this information and then you're going to put it in the search here on your YouTube channel. And you're also going to put it in the search right here under Google. So if I do cost of living in Phoenix, Arizona, right here, it already tells me the data that I need to know. So this is a no-brainer video. I've already accumulated all these videos where there's no competition, meaning not many people are recording these videos and putting them up on YouTube. So all you guys got to do to start off to make it easy for you guys, but I want you guys to have about 50 video titles. So you guys are going to do some of the work as well, is go ahead and type all this stuff in there one by one, confirm there's not a lot of competition in there. And then here's the title of your videos. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take this document while you're doing this. I already started for you guys. You're going to create the title of the video, and this is going to be the title of your video. So if your market was Phoenix, Arizona, and that's what you're working, your first video is going to be cost of living in Phoenix. And then you're going to find out how many searches per month there are in Phoenix. And then you're going to find out how much competition you have, 0.01, right? 0.02, whatever it is. And you're going to have all this information here. You're going to have 50 of these titles. By next week, this needs to be done, because next week we're going to talk about how we're going to record these actual videos, right? And you don't have to be out in the communities doing this. You can. You can just record these live like this. You can use your phone. I'm going to teach you guys easy ways to use your phone, and I'm going to teach you guys some more advanced stuff to use with actual cameras and some good gear. That way you guys have no excuses and you could do all of it. Okay, very simple assignment. Nothing crazy here. I've done most of the legwork for you. I've given you guys 25 topics that are very relevant. All you're going to do is you're going to add your city and your state to it. You're going to do some keyword researching. You're going to start off on YouTube, and then you're going to go to Google, and you're going to use keywords everywhere to give you guys the score, how many searches are happening, how much competition there is. That's how you're going to get started. Any questions with that? No questions? We're good. I'm going to keep rocking. The top 5 videos you guys all must shoot, and this is what we're going to work on next week, is going to be cost of living in your city, pros and cons of living in your city, top 5 neighborhoods living in your city. Don't worry, you guys are going to get this. I'm going fast. Top 6 tips for moving to your city, and then where to live in your city. Discuss the different neighborhoods. Okay, when I say in your city, I'm talking about the actual city, Phoenix, Arizona, Scottsdale, Arizona, Gilbert, Arizona, et cetera, et cetera. You guys get the idea. Those are the top 5 videos you guys are going to record immediately. The first 5, you're going to do it. It allows us, when you do these types of videos, ladies and gentlemen, in case you haven't figured this out yet, it allows you guys to get to the consumer at the top of the funnel. At the top of the funnel on Google and YouTube, that's a much better prospect than at the top of the funnel on Facebook. These people are actually typing in these keywords. These people are actually looking for the information in these keywords. And what you're doing is you're reverse engineering the video so your tags and your titles of your videos have actually what these people are searching for. And what's going to end up happening is YouTube is going to reward you organically and make sure your videos are put on top of all the other videos. Even people that are paying for getting more exposure, you can actually outrank these people. If you look at the example of the gentleman in Portland and what they're doing, they did the exact same thing right here with their keywords. So if you go right here to their home and you look at their keywords, they did the exact same thing. They identified certain keywords in certain areas or where people are looking, and that's all the keywords they're searching for. So when you look at all these videos, if you see the examples I just gave you, all the video titles, I'm going to show you guys how to create these thumbnails. It's very easy to create, actually. It's a lot easier than I thought it was. All these titles are the exact titles that I just shared with you guys that you guys should be doing. All these titles. And you can see here, these are all organic views. All organic views right here. This is somebody on their team doing the same thing. And they create them in different playlists. We're going to cover playlists and thumbnails and videos next week. Today is all about setting everything up for next week. I've done most of the work for you guys by giving you the first 25. Your job is to take those, put them in Google, put them in YouTube, search, and see what has the least competition, and then pinpoint that. Put that on your Excel spreadsheet. These are going to be the titles of the videos we're going to start recording next week. We're going to pick 5 videos to record next week. The top 5 that I just shared with you is where we're going to start recording. But you see how they did it. Every video has a title. Every title has a tag. Every tag is important for SEO. SEO is the name of the game on YouTube. You get the free exposure on YouTube. The next software you guys need to get, if you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to keep going. It's called TubeBuddy. T-U-B-E Buddy. TubeBuddy is very powerful, guys. Very powerful. Let me see if there's a question. I saw one here. I just want to make sure I don't go forward. If there's a question I need to answer, Lori, let me know.
Yeah, Alex, we have one question. How long should the video be? Is there an ideal length?
It's a great question. On YouTube, there is no ideal length. You could have short videos that are like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. You could have long videos that are like 20 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. Remember, YouTube, people are going on there to watch videos. It's not like you're distracting them. Remember, Facebook, you're distracting people when you put a video in front of them or run an ad or do a post. People are on Facebook to socialize. They're not really searching for anything on Facebook. They're socializing with their friends and family. YouTube, people aren't on YouTube to socialize. People are on YouTube to search for something that they want to watch in a video, or they're on Google to search for something that they want to find out more information on. That's the beauty of Google and YouTube. What YouTube allows you to do is create videos of any length and time. So I have videos that are over an hour long, webinars. I have videos that are 1 or 2 minutes. Don't worry about the time. If your content is relevant to your audience and you're talking about specific neighborhoods and communities and areas that people want to live in, talk as much as you want. But make sure what you're saying is relevant, right? Make sure there's good information that you're sharing. You're not just wasting people's time. So great question. I don't think you need to worry about the time length of the video. Okay. Great question though.
Thank you.
So if there's more, just let me know, Lori. So okay. YouTube Buddy. So this is called TubeBuddy. You don't need to get the expensive version. I think the paid version on this one, you have to pay for this one. It's pretty inexpensive. But what it allows you to do is, let's go over here to these guys. And this is my YouTube app right here. It allows you, when you start plugging in information, right? So let's just take these guys. Let's just take one of my topics. I want to give you guys a real example right here. Let me just take right here. Let's do top 5 neighborhoods. Watch this. You guys are going to be excited here, or hopefully you are as I was. Top 5 neighborhoods in Portland. Let's do this because that's where these guys are at. Top 5 neighborhoods in Portland, right? So these guys are, I mean, look at this. These guys are in the top 4 spots organically. 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys are in the top spots all right here. What TubeBuddy allows you to do is it gives you data. It gives you data here, and it gives you tags. These tags, what allows TubeBuddy to do is you could click all these tags right here, and these are what they're recommending are tabs, and you could copy these to a clipboard, and these are the tags that we're going to use when we actually create these videos. It's like immensely important to understand how powerful tags are in videos. You got to have tags on your videos for SEO to do the magic. I'll tell you guys right now, as crazy as this sounds, and the comment that the person just made, Lori, this is gonna help. It's less about what's on your video and really more about your title and your tags. Honestly, that's number one, because your title is going to tell Google, in this case, how relevant your information is. And we're already doing keyword research ahead of time to make sure that our content is relevant, right? Because people are searching for it. So that's number one. And then your tags is all SEO. That's why these guys are outperforming other people that probably have more. Let me see who else is in their game here. I mean, these guys are in the whole thing. There's really nobody else here, right? Because they dominate this space here because they know how many people are searching for it. And they have videos all about top neighborhoods, top families. I mean, look at this. I'll do more here just to show you how these guys, how on point these guys are. None of this is paid, by the way. These guys do this all organically. Cost of living in Portland. Let's see if they pop up. Look at these guys. They pop up again right here in the top 4. They're in the top 4. They're the top 4 right here. Who are these guys? I don't even know. These guys might be it. This is somebody else. This is all organic, by the way, because they've identified the keywords of what people are searching for. They have identified the tags that they should have on here, and organically these guys are being placed. This right here is being searched 1,900 times a month. Just imagine 1,900 people searching, and your videos come in the top 3, right? There's zero competition here. Zero. There's no competition. People are not doing these types of videos and putting it in front of people, all right? So what YouTube allows you to do is allows you to get more data And then you could use the data. So in this case, all these tags, I would just copy to the clipboard. I have it copied to the clipboard. When I create my video, and I'll show you guys how to do it next week, we're going to just go ahead and paste the tags right there in the description area with what's automatically going to go on there and your tag section. This is going to help SEO work in your favor. Now, yes, you want to have some good content on your video. It has to be relevant information. You don't want to just blab because people are going to watch the video, right? You want to have good view time. That's how you're going to get good subscribers to keep coming back over and over. But YouTube is a great complement to keywords everywhere. And I don't think it's that expensive. I'm talking about 10 bucks a month type of expensive stuff here. So that's what this account allows you to do. So create a TubeBuddy account, right? YouTube owns TubeBuddy. Create a TubeBuddy account. Once you create a TubeBuddy account, then you're going to have it right here. This is it right here. It's called TubeBuddy, right? So if I go to their site and I click one of these and I click TubeBuddy right here, it's going to open up, right? It's going to open up these features, right? And these features, I'm not in their account, so it's not going to work for them. Let me go to my account. Let me go to my channel. Let me just type in right here something on my channel because this is mine. So you can see how it works. I want you guys to see this. Digital marketing for loan officers. This is my competition here. Right here. This is my competition. TubeBuddy is going to give me the data here of what's going on. I have all this information here. I know this tags. I know this gentleman. I know this guy for a long time. I have all these tags here that I could use. Obviously, I'm going to pick and choose what tags I want to use that are appropriate. I'm going to copy these tags. When I start recording my videos, when I do my research, I'm going to incorporate these tags into my tag description. So now my videos could come up a little bit higher than they are. Right now, I don't even think I just have one of my videos here, right? I just started this one day ago, and this is where it's at. I'm still building up my YouTube channel, teaching you guys exactly what I'm doing at the same time. So that's how TubeBuddy works. TubeBuddy is priceless. It's easy to activate. It's easy to set up. It's going to be an extension. You're going to add the extension right here. Once you add the extension, you'll be able to use it every time you do keyword research. The reason we want to do this, we want to build this library. This library right here is what we want to build. You guys are going to have 25 that I'm going to give you. You guys are going to then pick another 25 off the homework you guys are going to do, which means you literally have 50 videos you guys can record. You're not going to record these all at once. You could batch 4 videos at a time. If you do 4 videos, let's say once every 2 or 3 weeks, you'll be able to have this for almost an entire year of content. This content, then you will be able to post and put it on the video on your YouTube channel and then organically be able to rank and get in front of a lot of people. Fascinating stuff. Keyword extensions. Let's see what else I got. Google search, rank, TubeBuddy, SEO while we're uploading video, ad recommended tags. Cool. Okay. So any questions on this? Very technical. Any questions? You guys following along? If I lost anybody, is this basic? Is it more advanced? Give me some feedback. I want to help now that we're on live.
I don't have anything right now, but I'll let you know.
Okay. Greg, any feedback, input on your end?
Well, what's the difference between the keywords and the tags? I saw that one section where we're loading the keywords, but then I saw another where you could preload tags.
Tags are keywords.
Same thing?
Yeah, same thing. So these right here are all going to be tags, right? We're doing channel keywords. So these are the keywords that are going to be connected to your channel. And tags are the same keywords. Tags are the same keywords that we're going to put on the video for the description.
That makes sense. So do I cut and paste the keywords I used for the channel into the tags that go on every video then?
Yeah, check this out. You see these keywords?
Mm-hmm.
You see right here? Copy keywords. I copied it. Now when I go ahead and post a video, I'm going to put it and I'm going to right click and I'm going to paste it. It's going to go right into my tags in the video.
Awesome.
Yeah, because the tags is what gets SEO to work.
Yep.
Right? The
Cool.
tags is what gets SEO to work. The title, that's why every video, if you notice here, every video has in the title the city and the state that these guys are working in, right? The title is very important for SEO to be able to rank and then put in front of people that are searching for homes or neighborhoods in Portland, in Oregon, same in your guys' city, same in your guys' state, right? So for you, we could easily type in, I mean, we could do it right now, right? What do we want to type in? So you're in Scottsdale?
Yep.
Let's see, mortgage broker in Scottsdale. Let's see if they're even typing that. Let's see what they're typing. Mortgage broker in Scottsdale. We have how many? We don't have that many searches for mortgage broker in Scottsdale. Right, but you can see here some of these keywords. Yours is going to be different, right? Because remember, people buying a house, they're not looking for a loan right away. What they're looking for is the area they want to live in first. What they're looking for is the neighborhoods. What they're looking for is in relation, if they're relocating from California, how is it different from California to Phoenix, right? That's what they're looking for. You don't get that many people looking for a mortgage broker because they don't need a mortgage broker right away. They need to find out first the areas they're living in. So for you, look at this. There is no search for mortgage broker in Scottsdale. There's no search for mortgage broker in Scottsdale. This is not something that people are actually searching for. Let's see if we add Arizona. That changes anything. Yeah, it doesn't even change anything. Right? So you don't get that many people even searching for this kind of stuff. What they're searching for is about the neighborhoods and the cost of living in the areas they want to work for. They want to live potentially. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Do you have a YouTube channel set up right now?
I do, yeah.
Is it active?
Yeah.
Is it performing well?
You can tell me.
You mind if I look at it?
Yeah, it's just youtube.com/thegaleteam.
The Gale team?
Mm-hmm.
See if it pops up. This one or this one?
I can't see your screen yet.
Can you see it?
Yeah. I don't know what the commercial is, but
Is it this one? Yeah, you have a few different ones here.
Yep.
This one? Let me see. Where are you? Let's see if it's this one. This one right here?
Yeah.
Lifetime 24,000. Last 30 days 11,000. Wow, look at you. You got views. So you put these all on here. See right here your tags. You could add more channel tags here.
Mm-hmm.
So basically the list that everybody else is getting, which is this list right here, you could basically take all these tags, right? And then add your particular area that you're focusing on.
Mm-hmm.
And have these be tags that you're going to put right here. So that could change, that could help.
Cool.
You don't have a subscribe button here. So we want to add the subscribe button right here, right? You want this to be on your channel art, right? We might want to go ahead and change this channel art, make it a little bit more friendly. I think you got a really good new channel art you just put up on your business page that I love. The new one that you put up, the 40-year one. You saw that one?
Yep.
Yeah, great. That one, the way you did the 40-year one, because that's a fantastic one. I love it. And then duplicate that. But just follow along what I told you about this copy over here, right?
Yep.
New videos every week, subscribe button. And all you need is this subscribe button right here, right? That's all you need is a subscribe button right here because that's all you want people to do is subscribe. How many subscribers do you have right now?
100.
Yeah, so we want to increase that. You got a lot of views for that little subscribers, right? So we want to give people, what's that?
I had a quick question with Lori.
Yep.
When you were searching for him, it looks. So does this mean that it's actually his account is under Greg Gale, not the Gale team?
Yeah, it's right here. The name of the page is Greg Gale.
Does that matter? Is it better to have it as your business name or your personal name?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. So I was just gonna say, you could change the name. They don't let you change the name often, but I don't think you've changed the name anytime soon. So you could probably change the name. So you're gonna go ahead and change this name to the Gale team. I would do, right? Whatever you want to change, whatever your brand name is, right? I think it's the Gale team. That's what you focus on. So you want to change the name here. You want to change this channel art here, like I just told you, so it can mirror the one you have on your Facebook business page, which I love. And then you just want to add the subscribe button and new videos every week because you're a video guy. You do a lot of videos, right? So that's easy for you to do. And then we add the subscribe image right here, and then we have it right over here as well.
Okay.
Right. So on the bottom right, this will all be taken away. So that's that. And then we want to work with these keywords. You got to add more than this. You got to have at least 50 minimum is the keywords, right? 50 minimum. That's why we're doing 50 titles on the videos.
Okay.
Because each title of a video is your keyword as well. You're going to add that here. You already have playlists, so you're ahead of the game there, which is good. Right, so all these are playlists that you created, which is fine. So all we're going to do is we'll do this offline. Obviously, we'll look and see how we can optimize each of these videos.
Okay.
That's all
Cool.
you got to do. That's pretty good. You're awesome there.
All right, we have a couple more questions as well.
Yeah, let's open it up to Q&A now because I just wanted to get the technical stuff out of the way, just to get it out of the way. Your guys' homework, and then I'm just going to go just back and forth with you guys Q&A, is you guys are going to get this list, and then you're going to create this spreadsheet. All I did was create a Google sheet, or you could do an Excel spreadsheet, whatever you guys want, and have title of the video here, searches per month here, competition here. And then you're going to take the titles that I gave you, and you're going to have at least 25 here. I already started this with Phoenix, right? But I want to make sure you guys add the state as well. It's important. So it'd be cost of living in Phoenix, Arizona, like that. And then you guys are going to do this 25, and then you're going to add 25 more by doing your own research. So go to Google, research, see what pops up, what people are typing in. Go to your YouTube channel, type in what people are typing in so you can see what's more active. And if you guys get the keyword everywhere software, which I want you guys to get, it's only $10 for $100,000 credit. It's 100,000 credits. It's going to give you all the information you need to see if it's competitive or not. You don't want to go after any keyword, meaning we don't want to record any videos that have competition of 0.40 or higher. So it's 0.39 or lower. Lower the better. Question, Lori.
One we have, what about loans and keywords instead of mortgage?
You could check them all out. You could do loans as well and mortgage as well and see what people are typing.
I was going to ask, like, because I don't see many people putting in mortgage broker, but if you put in like mortgage lender, would that make a difference?
Yeah, let's do Scottsdale, Arizona. Let's see if people are typing in loans. Yeah, we don't have a lot of people typing that in. Scottsdale, Arizona luxury homes, Scottsdale, Arizona homes for sale, Scottsdale, Arizona real estate, Scottsdale, Arizona living. I mean, these are all videos right here. You could do videos on luxury homes. If Barry's on right now, and I want to talk to him about doing more videos, this is an easy one to do. House tour, living, nothing on loans here.
Okay. And then we have Chris asking if we can check out his channel. Chris, you can unmute yourself if you want to just give him your page info.
Yeah, for sure.
If you go, if you go to YouTube and type in Arizona first-time home buyer, it should come up.
Arizona first-time home buyer. Let's check you out. What is it again? Arizona?
Yeah, Arizona first-time home buyer.
Let's see if it pops up. Did I type the name right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
This one right here?
No, that's not mine.
Not yours? Arizona first-time home buyer?
No, that's not mine.
Okay.
Mine will have a logo that has Arizona first-time home buyer with a cactus and a house. Or I'll see a video here in just a second.
Yeah, no, it's not popping up. Arizona first-time home.
Type in seller's market versus buyer's market. I know it comes up fairly high on that.
Seller's market versus buyer's market?
Yeah.
That's a video you did?
Yeah.
We got to get some keywords going for you. For sure. It's not popping up.
They're right there.
This one?
Yeah, what's the difference?
Arizona first-time home buyers. Got it.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, let me look at this. Let me go to your channel.
Are you stressed out and unsure how
You're doing videos, bro. I love it.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. If we're just
I like it. Look at this guy. Home smart, huh?
Yeah.
Each video news week, solid over here. Right here, you don't have a subscribe button right here. What is this? AZ first time home buyers. This takes you somewhere else, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's the website.
Yeah, it takes you to your website. Nice. This is your pixel. You got a pixel on there. Got it. Okay. So here we want to add a subscribe button. You got that. You were on for the training, right? So you heard me say that.
Yeah.
So add a subscribe here. You see right here all your channel keywords.
Right.
So all these right here, once you get into this world, right, and you start creating this, we're going to go ahead and then just add these channel keywords there. That's in the area that I started off with when we opened up in the description area. So in the beginning portion of this training, if you watch that again, it'll take you to where you need to go. So you could edit that in the settings area. So you want to have about 50 channel keywords all right here. And you want to focus on obviously the area that you're working on. What area, what city in Arizona do you focus on?
Gilbert.
Yeah, so Gilbert, there you go. So this could be very easily be changed to, living in Gilbert, Arizona, right?
I actually have that channel too.
Oh, you have that one too? You predominantly focus on first-time buyers. Obviously, I see that here.
Yes.
So that's what you would do there. You add your keywords here. So you got your description here. You have playlist. Yeah, I mean, you're in the right direction for sure. Let me see the about section. You got all your stuff there. Discussion. Nobody's talking right now. That's okay. Yeah. Yeah. So just, you're just going to go through the material.
welcome to my YouTube channel. If we're just meeting.
You're just going to go through the material and you're going to just optimize. You're going to optimize the page. That's all you're going to do. And then it'll create more. I mean, is this a new channel? The 3 subscribers this is a new channel, right?
It's about 6 months. Originally, it was just my podcast. I had the podcast come over with just like an image and then the podcast playing in the graphics and the waveform. And then I started switching it over from that over to like actual videos and stuff about 2-3 months ago.
Yeah, I love your style, man. I love how you got these thumbnails. This is great. You've obviously either got some training or you just geeked out on this and figured it out, but that's awesome. You got great thumbnails. So I think where you're weak in, and this is obviously where you can improve, is your keywords and your tags. Because everything with YouTube is about keywords and tags just to get the video placed in front of more people, right? But you got great thumbnails, so there's no reason you shouldn't be getting more of these in front of people. You got solid thumbnails. I love how you did this. Did you do this yourself or you pay somebody to do it?
No, I paid for the banner, the channel art, and then the logo, and then everything else. Like I do my thumbnails in Canva. I paid for the Canva membership.
Yeah, Canva Pro, solid membership. I have a Canva Pro account too. It's like Snappa, but I like Canva Pro for other stuff that we do. But yeah, this is solid. All you're gonna do is clean this up, optimize this channel based on what I covered on the first part of the video. Optimize it, and then you're gonna be in gear, and then start understanding this world right here. So your niche is cost of living in Gilbert, Arizona, pros and cons to living in Gilbert, Arizona, where to live in Gilbert, Arizona. All these right here I've already researched. Are predominantly the most common searches right now in real estate across all markets. All you're going to do is replace this with your city and your state. And you're going to realize once you do the researching, how little competition there are. And then these are the videos you're going to start recording moving forward. Does that make sense?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for jumping on. Any other questions?
I don't have any in the chat box. If anybody has any additional questions, feel free to type them in.
Yeah, I like this a lot. I like how you did this. It's clean. The only thing I would add, I don't know if he's still, I'm assuming he's still listening, is I would remove this and I would add the subscribe button like this right here, right? Because it's really, oh, you're still on, cool. It's really not about, HomeSmart. Nobody really cares at this point about HomeSmart yet. They don't really know who HomeSmart is, right? I know HomeSmart's your brokerage that you work under and for, but you could remove this. So the person that did this for you, remove this and add this instead, right? You always want to give people directions to subscribe, right? If you look at any influencers, on YouTube that have big channels, meaning big subscribers and a big following, they tell you pretty much 2 or 3 times during their video to subscribe and click the bell to be reminded and notified of new videos, right? They instruct you what to do. You start noticing YouTube channel arts, you'll start seeing the trend. They do a lot less. I don't think this is that cluttered. There's a lot going on here, obviously. You got a house, you got image here, you got yourself, you got all this, you got all this. I think you're good, but I would remove this and I just put the subscribe button here. And then everything else I would keep the same. And then your Gilbert page, can I look at that as well? Do you mind?
Yeah, it's not really set up of optimized or anything. It's gilbertlifestyle.com or Gilbert Lifestyle.
Okay. That's okay. Well, same applies there, right?
Yeah.
But I think you're going to get more traction focusing on the Gilbert page, just so you know. I think you're going to get more traction like living in Gilbert, Arizona type of page, and then focusing all your content around these titles and the other 25 that you're going to find out that are being searched. That's just my opinion. Doesn't mean you can't have your first-time buyer playlist and your first-time buyer content on that page, but I think you should focus your attention all in on the Gilbert, living in Gilbert, Arizona page. You'll get more bang for your buck on there, so you're not spreading yourself too thin. And then on your page, you can focus on first-time buyers. If those are keywords that people are typing and phrases that they're typing, they might not be even typing that. You don't know that. But I guarantee you people are typing all this in your area for sure.
Yeah, I use TubeBuddy and vidIQ both for keyword research plus keywords everywhere.
Yeah, so you understand. Cool. You're good, man. You're on your way for sure. Anything else? Anybody else? Questions? This is the technical part. So we're getting all the hard work out of the way and then we'll have fun next week. But I definitely want to make sure you guys are on point with what you need to do going into next week. And if not, I'm good. Don't worry.
Cool.
I don't have anything coming in right now.
Okay. What else can I address? So we got this. You're going to get this, Lori, from me. You're going to have the replay of the video. I'm going to send you guys this cover. I'm going to send you guys a subscribe cover. I'm going to give you guys the link for TubeBuddy. Keywords everywhere. I'm going to give you the link for that. It's nothing there. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have. These guys are good to mirror, right? So if you look at living in Portland, Oregon, if you want to have just case study to mirror people that are in your industry, different market, obviously, it's very good to go through this and mirror, because a lot of what we're going to cover next week is how to put these kind of thumbnails together and start recording these types of videos. We're going to add some intros and outros. So next week is, it's the due time, right? So we'll start off with just a video camera on your cell phones, and then we'll go a little bit more advanced. But a lot of the videos you guys can do, you can just do from your home office like this. But if you want to go out in the market, in the community, and you have your camera, I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Also show you guys how to do it with a GoPro camera, because that's what these guys use. I like the widescreen lens they use in their GoPro. Makes it very easy for them to use it, carry it with them wherever they go. And then to be able to edit it pretty easily on YouTube and then upload it with the tags and the keywords. And now you guys have content. The way we do videos and how I was taught is I have a new video going on my YouTube channel every Tuesday and every Thursday. So once a week, 2 videos go out, and it's the same day, Tuesday and Thursday, and it's on autopilot. And I batch my videos. We'll talk about that next week. Batching allows you to record, between 4 and 8 videos. We do 8 videos at a time. That way they're one and done. You got them all done, and then you could save them, and then you could schedule them actually on YouTube. So they're scheduled to be posted at the time you want to post them. So that's all I have. Let me close this because we got people cleaning the lawn out here. Sorry about that. That's all I have. It's 4:24 my time, 3:24 your guys' time. If you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to let you guys all loose. And then, Lori, I'll follow up with you before the end of the day, so you're good to go to send people the follow-up email.
Perfect.
And that's it. If you guys have any questions after we get off, just send them to Lori and the team, and then they'll address it with me, and then we'll get back to you guys. Next week, we are going to talk about recording the videos, what equipment we're going to use, how we're going to edit, all that stuff. So it's pretty detailed next week. But today was all getting the technical stuff out of the way and understanding what types of videos we're going to record based on what people are searching for and understanding the dynamic on Google. So appreciate you guys coming on. If you guys don't have any other questions, Greg, you want to close us out?
But no, that was just awesome stuff, man. I'm looking forward to the homework assignment. I'm definitely going to dig in there and do all that stuff.
Cool. Let me stop my
Yeah.
screen share so you guys.
Addison, you there?
Yes, I'm on my phone and my computer because my computer's audio is not working. It's always something. But Alex, that was awesome. Thank you so much. The 5 videos we shooting was like money. That is just so awesome. So thank you for that, and super excited for next week.
Yeah, absolutely. Good to see you as well, Madison. Always a pleasure.
Always
Everybody
a
who
pleasure.
joined
Thank
us.
you for everything.
Yeah, of course. Everybody, thank you for coming on live. Just be on the lookout from Lori. Email coming in a day or so, 24 hours or less. And then I'll see you guys next week, same time, same day. You guys take care, stay healthy.
Cool.
Greg, I'm jumping on with you in 2 minutes. So I'll see you soon.
All right. Thanks, man.
See you
Bye.
guys.
Thanks,
Bye, Lori.
guys.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.